two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps brûler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Russell. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Sopper with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Brings in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Golden Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lyle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's a shovel pass to the running back. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive moving. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. And the Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry out. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Cal. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught quickly. Shoots to get past a man. Refuses to go down. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And now the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking deep to the right side. Pass hauled in near the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter?
Texas.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Golden Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room with the 45. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it. You're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Cheeks to get free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Dropping back, it's Russell. And the pass is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Receiver in motion now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
pressure on that play, brought down short. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Golden Bears hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Back to throw. It's Russell. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Golden Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Cal. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36. The offense going with the hurry up. Back's got it again. Fighting off the defender. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. And the Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pressure is coming. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
35 seconds. 28.
The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Cal's offense takes the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sent... message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Makes a quick catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical couple shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So California's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Golden Bears with first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their back.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Golden Bears will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 on a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. Back to pass. It's Russell. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. We get to the end of three. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. We'll hand it off. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Juked one tackler and picks up first 10 yards
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First down, looking for more now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us
nice conversion here on that pass. And remember, they pick up this first down to stop the clock. Look at the clock here. You don't need to panic. You need to be in a little bit of hurry-up mode, but no need to panic at this point in the game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for his back. He finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Golden Bears have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So second down after the incompletion. On the ground, it's Lyon. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try will be from 52. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. This could be the game here. Looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.